Alright, hello everybody. I know it's early morning, a bit of an odd time here, but I am both here, I'm up, I want to do something, and we have a lot of side quests to take care of today. In addition to a number of other streams I wanted to do this weekend, planning on doing some cube maybe later tonight. There's an Aria race that's probably tomorrow, things like that. So, this fits in best here. So let's go ahead and load up. We've got... So, we finally have our full party back. We have our final dungeon to go explore. Not only do we have our full party back, but we even have Flynn back. Increase over limit. Yeah, okay, a bunch of increase over limit things. Flynn, do you not have a special weapon yet? Moonlight Aqua. Sure. Damn, you don't. Huh. And I don't know where, Oh, but you've got some stuff, though. Natural or cover. Okay. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Or afternoon, or evening. We're doing side quests today. So we're gonna have a little bit of plot stuff happening at the beginning, because in order to start some things, I actually need to, like, fly over towards Zoud and make the game think that that's going to happen. Oh, thank you for the sub, Master. Sure. Also sure. We're gonna do some fashion to start, by the way. You're never escaping the Halo. Ooh, no cat on the festival hat. Oh, hey! I didn't realize I had this one. Her, armor set. That's nice. I still like Into the Sky way more than anything, but, you know. Alright, the Cosmos one. I don't think I can get rid of the brigade. That's the problem. I really don't want to get rid of the brigade. What do you got? Alright, nothing new. Sure. Yep. Who did I pass? Ah, right, we got you back in the party, so let's see what we've got. Nothing new. The tier grants one. Let's just go normal for now. That one still looks so wrong. Wait. We can have a party hat with this? Yo. Alright, full armor, party hat. Wait, you can wear dogtail too? Ooh, oh, but, I mean, that's really good too. Shit. Ooh, look at that too. Oh my goodness, okay. These are all really good. We can put on the blue visor. Crap. The mustache. The pipe. Oh, the wings with this outfit too. Damn. I'm gonna go cyber, yeah. Cyber Knight, let's do that. Alright, anyway, we're gonna head over to Zoud. We're not gonna enter Zoud, though.
I didn't know you could fight like that.
Yeah, neither did I, actually. That was my first time.
Really? You sure put on a good show.
I thought it might be better to go all out, you know? Baul agrees.
Haha, I'm sure he does. We're counting on you, Judith.
And I'm counting on you.
Oh, right, I think because I used her Mystic. And I needed Baul back. Yeah, so the Heracles is docked over here. I say docked, like it's docked or something, but I think this is just so that I can, like, I know where it is. I don't remember if I can re-enter it or not. Anyway. Let's call it Baul. So, the thing is right over here. So we're heading over towards Zoud to get a look at it. We'll get a scene, and then we go do side quests.
So that's Zoud, eh? It's huge.
It's sort of shaped like a ring.
Anybody with fingers big enough for that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen.
Whoa, look! Over there! Pharaoh.
Well, damn. Nice try, Pharaoh.
But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
Also, sure, something happened from the skies. That's fine.
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed?
Oh my god, that thing's got like an incredible processor. Oh my goodness.
Is that the power Alexei was after?
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work, but at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Pharaoh, thank you.
That's a great question. Why does this game have a orbital laser? Patty changes form.
Advanced form!
Cerebral form!
You're dead in the water. Put some spirit into it.
What are you up to?
Well, you know how Patty switches up her fighting style in the middle of battle?
We thought we might be able to do the same thing, so we asked for a lesson.
I don't think that's something that can be taught. You have to be born with a style that unique.
No, Yuri. You start practicing with the others. You can never know until you at least try.
I'm not so sure.
Nonsense! Keep a positive mental attitude.
You could be right. Here goes. Critical form!
Haha! Victory is mine!
We lost! Yuri, this is all your fault!
Choosing critical like that? I thought you played it cooler than that.
Carol and Raven, you owe me your gels for a while. Yuri, you get a thank you kiss.
You were betting on me?
What? We're leaving. Alright, but yeah, so in order to go into town, we actually have to land and walk up the damn ring. We can't go, we can't take the short route. So, anywho, we are not going to Zaude today. I keep saying Zoud. Anyway, yeah, we are not going to Zaude today. Instead, I need to quick pull up a giant list. Alright, let's start with Dongrest. So yeah, the moment we open up Zaude, we actually open up a lot of, like, initial side quests. So we're going to start those off. And that's what today is all about. I'm just kind of clearing out some map. Alright, so Dongrest is south from here. Also, if you check on the map, you can see the jellyfish. We're going to be heading there later. But you can see the jellyfish on the map, which is pretty good. What's me or so? Anyway. Yeah, Dongrest.
What's the matter, Patty?
I haven't been in battle much at all lately. Am I of no use to you anymore?
I think you may be taking things too hard.
I'm completely useless to anyone.
That's not true at all. You're our secret weapon, Patty. The ace up our sleeve.
Really? The ace up our sleeve?
Right. That means you have to hold back and wait for just the right moment. And right at that critical moment, you deliver. That's why we don't use you for trivial stuff.
Wow.
So you see, it's nothing to be glum about. Just make sure you're ready when we need you.
Aye, aye! You bet I'll be ready.
You do have your work cut out for you.
Speaking of, Patty, you're in the party right now. Flynn, get in here. I can finally cut Raven if I want. Which I can right now. I will actually need to have Raven in the party when we do Zaude. So, let's take the time off while we can. Okay, anyway, so Dongrest is, I think, a short stop here. Remember it? Yeah, remember all the stuff that happened in Dongrest? Yeah, I remember. But now we're at, somebody is, pulled up a giant ancient fortress and is about to end the world or whatever. Or take over the world, or... Look. Yeah. Dealing with Pharaoh's fine, you know. It helps Flynn let his hair down. Okay, so the hat that they're wearing right there, the person talking, is my favorite hat that people have in this game. Because it looks like a helmet, like, you know, a biker helmet. But it has those same eyes as the little, like, as the monsters. It looks like a little monster helmet. And it's great. Knights don't sleep, it's fine. Flynn, you're great.
Money seems to disappear before you know it.
No, it disappears because you use it. Sure, but if you only use a little at a time, you don't realize how much you're spending.
I guess we've been spending a little too much.
What do you mean? We need to spend more.
Really? But why?
The more gold we spend, the more it comes back to us. And it brings its friends, too.
Really?
How interesting.
Huh? Rita, your name's on this money.
Exactly. I've been writing my name on our gold so we'll know when it comes back to us. And when it does come back, I bet it'll have doubled at least. So go on, use it.
What a lovely little fairy tale.
Ah, capitalism. What a lovely little fairy tale. Like Rita watched a Scrooge McDuck cartoon and started writing her name on all money ever. Oh, that's beautiful. There we go. Yeah, that didn't come. Okay, that didn't come with that. Alright. So now we need to head over towards the harbors. We're gonna head to Capua-Torum first. We'll head to Heliord later. I think there's some stuff we need to do in Heliord, but harbors come first.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Never spend more than half your money. Good advice indeed.
How's this?
That's an attack circle.
There's still a lack of devotion.
You're as stiff as ever.
That's why you...
Such good friends.
Friends. Oh, we got an egg. Nice. Okay. So we'll be back to talk to you. But we need to go down to the docks first. How much cash do we have? Not a ton. It's fine. Do you remember, this person? We're gonna upgrade our boat. Good old sword noise. Alright, yeah, so this is, we get a little salvage arm. So now we can start picking up the Triforce pieces. We kind of need this to get those. Oh yeah, I forgot that we get this with it too. The boat can actually move to reasonable places. Like, that restriction right now doesn't mean anything because we have Baul pick us up and lift us over shoals. But, you know. How did you make your voice bubble stay there like that? All right, so yeah, we got this little bucket crane. So,
Hey, that change we got for what we bought, it had Rita's name written on it.
What? Rita! Rita! What's all the commotion? Our money came back to us with that last purchase we made. Look! Didn't I tell you? Our money comes back and it brings its friends.
Huh? You mean that wasn't just a fairy tale?
Rita Mordio. It has your full name? How embarrassing.
I thought Estelle was spending more money than usual, so that was your doing.
Money is one thing, but what were you thinking? Writing your name on all the tools?
Say someone buys one of our tools and likes it. Maybe they'll give us a little something in return.
Talk about greedy.
All right, but would you at least quit writing your name on all the gels?
Rita, we have to eat those. But...
Rita's just gotta write her name on everything. Alright, so we got the crane arm. That's great. I don't know how much of this we can do. Let's talk to you. Fish juice. Alright. Napa cabbage, tofu, kelp, scallop, salmon, squid, and shrimp. I sure hope I have all those.
Ta-da! Wow, you look adorable, Patty.
You've turned Wonder Chef into Wonder Patty, I see.
It feels like my cooking skills are sharper than ever.
You're still soft. Softer than pudding.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm sharper and harder than the edge of a cutlass.
You're forgetting something. Wonder Chef's strength is in imitation.
Shiver me timbers! I forgot! But how would I learn such mimicry?
Right. First, I'll master observation. You can't imitate without understanding. Then you can start by writing down Judith's bed habits and anything she says in her sleep.
Aye, Professor!
Patty, please, don't encourage her. Patty? Patty!
So an interesting side effect of having two characters. This is something we're going to see repeatedly, I feel. As I've mentioned, Raven has drastically improved as a character after Bacton and the Heracles, after we got his stuff as Schwann and got him back. He's drastically improved. However, skits are timeless. Skits kinda have to be in that sense. Like that Wonder Chef one has like skits have triggers that aren't tied to how far you are in the game. So they can't, some of them, not all of them, can't know at what point in a character's development you are. What this means is that we're going to get a lot worse Raven in skits than we are anywhere else. And that's just going to be, like, a part of it. It happens to other characters as well, but it's going to be a lot more pronounced with Raven. Anyway, do I actually have all the stuff? Sweet, I actually have all the stuff. You don't have a knife? We have to go make a knife? Oh, we heard about Smithing Guild. Sharp blade, flare stone. We probably have that stuff. Alright, let's just assume I have all... kelp, scallop, salmon, squid, shrimp. Let's just assume we have all this.
Our forms are wreathed in glittering air.
We run like a flash of light over the land!
Defeating evil with grace and finesse.
Traveling the world to help those in need.
Fate itself will break against our shield.
Woo!
Our endless kindness brightens the world.
Unite in glory, Great Overdrive Brigade Vesperia.
Witness our combined power!
What are you doing?
Hi, Rita. We're just practicing our lines for when we ride repeat. There's a line for you too, Rita. Want to try it? It's, you know, a pretty good one. I guess.
I really liked the line reads on there. Flynn's real into it. Oh, crab. Alright, so we need to head over to, again, Don Gress to make a knife. I guess I could have done these in opposite order, but that's alright. Okay. I think they talked about the Smithing Guild being in the tavern that has all the people in it, so... That's this one. Also want to talk to you in the back here. Oh, I wonder what that is. Style wisdom from high atop the fashion pyramid. Alright, so that's the only thing we got. Let's see what that is. Pure white dragon rider? Oh! It's Guardian of the Truth, but without, the helmet. Oh, nice. Let's use that for a while. I really do like, the Into the Sky. This has been, like, great. But let's try this for a while. Alright, hey, what do you know about... What do you know about guilds? What do you know about smithing? Do you know anything about smithing? Do you know about smithing? No. You know about smithing? You might know about smithing. You got a scene. Yeah, that's how making a knife works. Look, it would take time to make a knife. Here, have this knife and I'll make a new knife. Sweet. What? Oh, right, fighting Alexei. Should we be doing that? I don't know.
I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this Commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous Emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and I didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got De Nomos, don't we?
Besides, we've been through all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
3 minutes. I'm glad for all the Wesker jokes. Thank you, Zane. Alright, so we've got the knife. We can head out and head back to the harbor, hand off the knife, and then... yeah. While I'm here, actually, let me check the store. They might have different veggies here to restock on. I don't need the... wow, that's expensive. How we doing on everything? Okay. Ooh, banana. Well, there is a secret mission at the least. Logical, so... alright. Let's get back on Baul. Head over to the harbor. When we leave the harbor, we'll leave by boat so I can show off, like, our new boat. We have the crane arm. Alright. Let's give you a dang thing. Here's a knife. Bonk. Oh, hey, Kaufman. Alright, we got seafood stew. That's what this whole thing was about. So, seafood stew is... oh, over limit. Alright. One thing... oh, I guess I haven't shown off one thing about recipes like, you'll know that I have a 15 limit on items, so onion, tomato, but some of the ingredients are just a category. So, like, this just needs meat, fruit, fish. The fairy tale of capitalism.
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source.
That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right?
Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Wish it were that easy, kid, but we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
Yeah, we're doing all this side questing and just letting Pharaoh deal with all the, problems. I'm sure everything's fine. We got a couple hours to spare, right? Alright, let's get on the Fiertia. What is Crane Arm? No, that's Baul. I think it might be select spots. It's fine, I'll have to find one.
Flynn, aren't you tired from all that fighting?
It's far from enough to wear me out.
Is it just me, or does combat seem to invigorate him? Like a couple other people I could name.
Who?
Who indeed?
I didn't get as many chances to fight at the front after I rose to captain. This is an opportunity to keep myself in fighting form.
Whatever excuse you come up with, you're still a fighting maniac.
I've never been called a fighting maniac before.
And here I was thinking Flynn was normal.
She doesn't think we're normal.
Shocking, right?
What sort of person did you believe me to be, Rita?
Huh? Why ask now?
I mean, I never would have thought you'd think one of Yuri's friends was normal.
Yeah, you really are Yuri's type.
I'm right here, both of you.
Oh, that's a good skit. What, you thought I was like a normal person? Come on. Let's stop at the Capo Nor here. I don't actually know, Edric. Alright. So... here we are. What a guild name. Happiness you seek lies in an item dredged up from the seabed. It's a good thing I just got the crane arm. Oh no, the sea teachings have like dwarven vow numbers.
When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zauda, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
Alright, there's one other, person to talk to in town, as, you might, you know.
Hey.
I will take back what I have loaned. You allowed that to rise again. You cannot be trusted with Dane Nomos.
Do you know what that thing is?
The legacy of the ancients. A giant Blastia that could save the world from impending doom. But you have allowed it to fall into hands that would use it for ill purposes. All things must be returned to their proper places. Begin by returning that sword to me.
Give me back my sword.
Wait. If this should be returned to its proper place, wouldn't that mean giving it to Estelle?
Nothing would be more fruitless than giving it to one who cannot use it properly.
For us, Dane Nomos was never anything more than proof of Imperial lineage. So perhaps you are better suited to wield it.
So if you don't mind, could you let me keep it a little longer? We're going to stop Alexei ourselves. And we need this to do it.
Very well. However, if you should waver before the task you face, I will come again to claim the sword.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, thanks, dude, for specifically letting us borrow that sword a little longer.
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
Alright, so that's actually everything we've got here. So next up... Yes, this actually does something. Flynn never sleeps. The knights never sleep. Look, strength comes partially from, like, political and social position, but it also comes from the end of a sword. As Carol is going to neatly put it. You must also be strong in other ways. Here, repeat. Pay for his horse. I enjoy that Rita is just sound asleep here. Or trying to sleep while everybody is like, there's this giant commotion of sword noises, spells, like jumping, and then like Rita's just like, oh my god. Anyway, we get an art for Flynn doing this. Literally all political positions in the game are granted by a sword. Yeah. So yeah, we get Dazzling Spin, which I'll show off here after we get into another fight.
Raven?
What you need, lad?
I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwann obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwann would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds.
You put too much stock into Schwann. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwann that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a blasty of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. But if I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwann did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you.
That's putting it a bit dramatically.
So yeah, again, what I was talking about Raven in skits, here we very clearly see a skit that takes place post the Schwann stuff. Bowl? Alright. Alright, so now I need to go here? Orb? Orb? Like the dynamic Flynn and Raven have, because Flynn is the one person in the party who has respect for Raven. Yeah. There we go, this is the one. So that fortune teller told us, like, to find things around the world, or to find things under the sea. Dwarven vow. Also, you're gonna make skewers out of a potato you found on the seabed?
Won't we run into another pile of trouble when the knights catch up and you're with us? I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Aspio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
Alright, I need to quick go down. How much more side questing do we have? Okay. We're actually getting through a lot of this. I think we've got a couple more places to go here. So, next up is Heliord. And she's right here? No, that's Dongrest. But that means Heliord is close. Alright, so we're here to talk to a friend who is here. Hi. We said we would have a... we would have Estelle visit Polly, so... This is the official all side quests unlock point. Is there still? This is like there is a little bit more later. There's more later. This is a very big one though. This is one of the biggest ones as far as like how many side quests are unlocked and which ones are. You'll see at the end. We'll have a. Oh dear. We'll have a side quest. Like. The last one that I'll touch before we go do, I think, more Colosseum and a couple dungeons. That we have to... Oh no, Polly was kidnapped by a monster, huh? How convenient. Oh no, Polly was kidnapped by a bandit who has 3 turtle friends. What? What do you think this bandit calls himself? Are you like the turtle bandit? Like what?
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up.
Oh.
We didn't know this modest
That was so easy.
Damn it. I didn't get to show off the move. We'll do it in a bit here. Torterror. There, paid. So this is a side quest that, like, has had a number of parts that we've been sort of doing, no, sorry, not this one. This one, we just, like, we've been doing normally. Like, you know, we've met Polly and family a lot over the course of the game, and then we get this from it, which is really great. We're gonna read... We literally have, like, a Kung Fu scroll that we're going to teach Repeat. It's just a Kung Fu scroll. Anyway, Repeat learns special here. So this is a pretty important one to do.
It seems Yoda understands your feelings, Flynn.
If His Highness has got your back, you've got no choice but to charge forward.
Yes, I shall not disappoint him.
I didn't think he'd order you to go with us and stop Alexei. That little prince, I thought he was just a softie, but he's got sharp eyes.
Idealism alone won't get you very far. But if he can make clever moves like that, he'll be a fine emperor.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't.
An eye for the big picture, the ability to use the right people, and noble intentions. A full package like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoder.
Anyway, Yoder told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work.
Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor.
Good. Then let's go.
Alright, let's quick get Repeat. Where is Special and... Yeah, I'll just put Special back on. And then we need Repeat in the party, so let's take Flynn out for a second. Am I actually only at overlimit 1? Yeah, that's annoying. Alright. That's fine, we'll be getting it later today. Alright. So that... Alright. So these last three are the beginnings of side quests. These are ones that are going to be not all three of these. 2 of these 3 are huge. And you'll see why, like, immediately. This one here is not. This one is just a preview sort of thing that we can't do quite yet. But we can go here anyway and kind of start it. The other 2 are much more long-term side quests. I think it's here. Did you know? I do like how we're flying around the world doing everything, but what are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be going to Zoud. I'll show it to you the next time we leave here. Anyway, it is a Tales game. There must be a hot spring. Oh, holy shit, we can buy miracle gels here? Damn. Miracle gels are sweet. They're big. Oh. Sorry, we're doing everything but what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, absolutely. That is the way of things. A lot of these quests I want to get now. Alright, that's on me for being unable to read. Let's stock back up on things. Orange, like orange. And kiwi! Nobody actually needs kiwi. Does this have new synthesis added as well? Let's see. Oh, I need to check. Is there a... Alright, keep an eye out for special. That's what I'm looking for here, is special on a weapon. On a sword, specifically. Because I want Flynn to get... Flynn is the one who's without it right now. Patty has it, and I've just failed to use it a couple times. We'll get there, though. Estelle will be getting hers very soon. That one I do remember. But, like, Flynn, it wasn't in the base game, so I can't tell you where his special weapon is, you know? Same with Patty's, which is why I'm really glad we have Patty's. Yeah, there's Breaker Bow. Alright. Oh, wait. I was just checking. Selector, element trio. Earrings. And a giant scroll. Alright, anyway, we just need to talk to people. Nah, I'm good. That's a little too rich for my blood. Anyway, this is the scene we get. But yeah, no, it is a Tales tradition to have a hot spring in every Tales game. It's just always here. But anyway, we can't do it right now. The main reason I came here is because the Fortune's Market, I want, like, being able to buy those gels is really useful. Vesperia's second hot spring sure was. Indeed. Alright. These next two are bigger ones. Again, I mentioned that these next two side quests are huge. They are the beginnings of huge things. So, first things first, we need to head back to Pharaoh's house. That's number one.
So,
Why are we here again?
Oh, this one's voice, too.
Don't we have other stuff to do?
Well, we've come this far. It wouldn't hurt to just go and say hello to Pharaoh.
I'm hoping he won't be around.
I mean, Pharaoh's in the middle of a fight, but, like, maybe we can go talk to him. Anyway, Pharaoh's house has a new thing here.
What's this?
It's like a hole just opened up in the sky.
Oh, that. It is a phantom rift. Pharaoh made it.
What the hell is a phantom rift?
Jormungand, the town where we met Duke, was an illusion that Pharaoh made.
There wasn't anything left but ruins that second time we went there.
It kind of makes sense if what we saw in Jormungand was from the same time as the ghost ship.
Besides Duke, that is.
Who was just there.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
And you say Pharaoh made this thing?
Yes.
It seems like Pharaoh's not around here anywhere.
He's not responding to my calls either.
I've left him at least 7 voicemails.
Hey! What's going on here?
No!
Whoa!
Peace.
That stupid kid!
Let's go.
Oop. Power of the Void!
Carol, are you okay?
I'm okay. That was crazy.
This is Jormungand.
Or the illusion of it that Pharaoh made.
So the illusion of Jormungand still had a shop we could buy from. Illusions are powerful, is what I'm saying.
There's no one around.
Could Pharaoh be here?
No, Pharaoh's fighting.
Perhaps.
Let's have a look around.
Money is an illusion, so that scans. Ha. True, as we have heard from Judith, capitalism is just a fairy tale. And really, yeah, beating somebody up with an illusion sword, as long as they can't, like, beat the, like, DC 26 check to tell that your sword is fake, your sword's real. That's how it works. That's how illusion magic works.
What brings you here?
We're just travelers passing through.
I'm sorry, but there is no longer an inn or any shops in this town.
Are you here alone?
Yes, it's just me.
You wouldn't happen to be the sage, would you?
The humans of this town once called me that.
Huh? But didn't the sage die?
Shh.
Don't call a ghost, Carol.
This is an illusion Pharaoh made, right?
So that would mean this is actually the Jormungand of 1,000 years ago.
Ah, Yuri's wearing the blindfold to make sure that illusions are real.
Yeah, I wonder if the lack of a barrier Blastia is the reason everyone else took off.
How perceptive. Blastia cannot easily be acquired, nor do we have the clear Ciel crystal. The children of the full moon should never have signed the pact with the Interlakeia.
Pact?
They agreed to bury most of the Blastia, with the children standing watch over the rest.
In order to protect against the Adaphagos.
So then, the ancient civilization didn't collapse. It was sealed up.
Well, I thought you were perceptive, but now I see you actually know nothing.
What?
Supervising the use of Blastia. Doesn't that remind you of the Empire today?
Well, Estelle is a child of the full moon, not to mention one of the heirs to the throne.
Wait, so then the children of the full moon must have founded the Empire.
Please, there is no need to speak in hushed tones.
I can hear you just fine. I have giant ears.
The pact will surely be forsaken, unless, that is, all Blastia can be done away with for good.
But people couldn't live like they do now without Blastia.
A certain type of life can be led, even without Blastia.
Yeah, the inconvenient type.
So it has always been. They come to depend on anything that eases the burdens of life.
Look, why don't you all just live in the woods by yourselves without Blastia? It's super easy, and you don't get murdered by boars. Like, come on.
Yet even knowing that, you help the people of this town to build a barrier, Blastia?
I too was poisoned by the desire for greater things. I couldn't ignore the convenience.
Like, it was pretty cool to be, to not be murdered at all times by monsters. I thought that was pretty convenient.
Now what kind of a sage does that?
To be a sage means only to be rich in knowledge. I too belong to the society of people.
Oh my god. Don't we live in a society, us?
Being a saint isn't a prerequisite for leadership then, huh?
Well put. And the children of the full moon are no different. The role of supervisor will turn into one of absolute authority before long.
What does that mean?
It's pretty clear if you look at what the Empire's become.
Anyway, nothing remains in this village. Not even Blastia. You are welcome to stay the night, if you don't mind the ramblings of an old man.
Would you like to hear about Bitcoin?
Thanks.
I feel kind of dizzy.
I can't believe he kept us up all night telling those stories.
And this is called Ethereum.
Well, I was fascinated by his epic tale of the girl who fought with a frying pan and a ladle.
Okay, that's pretty rad. Not gonna lie.
Estelle, it sounds like you want to hear even more stories.
Yeah, well, you can count me out.
Anyway, this is quite impressive for something that's just an illusion.
It's so weird. It's an illusion, but we can talk with people and everything feels so real.
Perhaps it's because these things really did exist at one point in the past.
Humans could never give up Blastia completely, which has brought us to where we are today.
The Empire was only meant to monitor the Blastia, but they started digging them up and studying them.
The Entelekea despise the Blastia, but humans just can't let them go.
One thing I'll note about this scene is that Patty and Flynn, not here. Just not at all. Anyway, this is the start of a longer side quest that is, I think, the longest, like, side thing that we'll be doing with Illusion Worlds later. But for now, it serves the purpose of kind of telling us more about the foundation of the Empire, about Blastia, and such. Oh, look! There's our crane arm. Nice. Bearer of the Blastia. Seek, lust, seek. Alright. One moment here. Okay. The other place we need to go is actually Miorzio, I mentioned at the beginning here. You can see it on the map. It's this giant floaty jellyfish that, like, just goes around the world. So you have to find it. Oh, there it is. You can barely see it. Oh my god. No, no. Alright. So again, if you're familiar with Tales games, there's some things that are in every Tales game. There's a common lexicon of things that continue to exist in each Tales game. We talked about hot springs being a thing that's always around.
Greetings, Elder. What were you grumbling about?
Oh, you've returned. Look what I found when I was cleaning my dresser.
You had a sword in your dresser?
Hey, but this is...
I found... when I was cleaning my dresser, I found Soul Edge.
This isn't just any old sword. It looks like, you know...
Yeah.
No kidding. Not so much the shape, the vibe it's given off.
Just what kind of sword is this?
I was hoping you would ask. If memory serves, it is one of the 7 fell arms of legend.
7, huh? Are we still doing 7 fell arms? I figured we'd have 9 with additional party members. I guess we'll see. Maybe there's two hidden ones.
You mean the weapon spawned by the 14-headed monster from the fairy tales?
I don't know how the story is told below, but here the legend is as follows. At the height of the ancient Blastia civilization, an attempt was made to produce special weapons. Eventually, this led to the creation of armaments of untold power. 7 in total.
So these weapons are a legacy of the ancients. Well, Dane Nomos is real. Maybe this story is too.
Weapons are...
Is Dane Nomos one of these fell arms, then?
I'd say it's possible if what the Elder said is true.
But if this really is one of the fell arms, why was it in your dresser, Elder?
I can't remember for the life of me. It's been decades since I've cleaned this thing out.
You haven't cleaned out your dresser in decades? I don't know what to say.
If these weapons are really as powerful as they sound, it might be a good idea for us to get a hold of them before they fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, there've been quite a few sets of wrong hands out there lately, too.
Might we take this with us, Elder?
Huh? Oh, fine by me.
You're giving it to us just like that?
To tell the truth, I'm glad it turned up, but I've been wondering what I'd do with it.
I thought maybe it would look good on the mantelpiece.
I've got no real use for it. Besides, it would be a shame to just leave something like this lying around. I figure you are just the ones to put it to proper use.
Do you know anything about the other fell arms?
Let me see here. According to the legend, the 7 weapons share a common bond. If this is truly one of the fell arms, it may react if brought near the others.
But Dane Nomos hasn't reacted at all.
Then perhaps it isn't a fell arm after all.
Then how are we supposed to find them?
Well, there's no point thinking it to death.
Look, Dane Nomos isn't a fell arm. It's a different legendary sword of ancient, yore.
So long as we have one of them, the bad guys won't be able to get them all, right? Maybe that's good enough.
I agree.
All right then, Elder. We'll take it off your hands. Thanks.
Abyssian. The blade is filled with rage. So yeah, the fell arms are a thing that have been like a running theme in Tales games. Not every Tales game, not as much as Hot Springs, but like these tend to be these evil weapons that are a large side quest. You get all of them, you do a dungeon, you do a thing, and then you turn them on, and they become the best weapons in the game. The name Abyssian here is a reference to, I believe it's in Symphonia's Fell Arms? I think Symphonia's Fell Arms. So. But yeah, so Abyssian here, where's... It is powerful. It is a 982 attack sword with no skills. So it's even stronger than Dane Nomos here. Though Dane Nomos has a bunch of defense. Like, look at what Dane Nomos does. 100 agility, bunch of 100 defense, 100 M defense. Like, Dane Nomos rules. So yeah, anyway, that's the start of that. So we have to keep our eye out in the world. We're going to find more fell arms as time goes. Perhaps something will happen when we collect them all. You know, that's how they tend to do. All right. So that's almost everything for side quests. I have one last place I need to visit, but with Fell Arms and the Illusion Zone on, we basically have everything we want for side quests started. We're gonna check here, one last thing. This is the last thing I need to check here is Mount Temza. Oh, we're gonna be seeing Estelle learning a bunch of new moves. She's been out of the party for some time.
Hey, help me out when I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
Sure, a lot of enemies in this fight. There's a wiggle right there.
Not bad.
Oh, which element is that, Zarnal? Summon?
There's no way we're gonna lose.
I'm trying to think, like, it's notable it doesn't have what is probably the most common element of Tales games. I'm trying to think what the most common element of Tales games you're referring to is. There's a lot of elements that I can think of. Cooking, no second world. Oh. That's true. A lot of the later ones haven't had that directly. Rather, with like Zestiria and Berseria, the second world is the fact that Malik/Seraphim are kind of detached, but that's more of a metaphorical thing than anything else. All right.
Never gets any easier, no matter how many times I come.
Bad memories of the Great War?
Yeah, there are those too.
What are you...
I mentioned I had a friend that liked this flower, right? My friend is here.
Why would you have a friend here? You mean a friend from the Knights?
Some waste their lives while they're alive. Others waste their lives by dying too soon.
Your friend died in the Great War.
Yeah, humans. What a sad bunch.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Way better knight than me. Always used the family's famed bow. Man, such a brave knight. Never did find out what happened to that bow.
Maybe it's still somewhere here in this field.
Could be. Finding it would be pretty tough, though. Thought maybe if I just bummed around, Casey'd get mad enough to come back, but,
That's so sad.
Hey! Don't go getting all gloomy on me.
What are you talking about? You're the one who started this sob fest.
Sorry. Anyway, rest well, Casey. I know you're in a better place.
Hey, something's falling out of the sky.
Huh?
What is it?
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
So what is it?
This was Casey's favorite compact.
But how?
The ghost of your friend must be watching over you.
Ghost? That's impossible. It was just a coincidence.
You call this a coincidence?
Like, maybe a bird picked it up and then dropped it by mistake. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
So, was this Casey friend of yours a woman?
Woman? What? Oh, a lady from the old man's past?
Now, Rita, remember your blood pressure.
Oh, come on. I want all the juicy details.
Sorry, there ain't much. For starters, another guy already had his heart set on her.
A tale of unrequited love, then?
A love on war's fickle sea. A lady gone too soon. Oh, such a tragedy.
Okay, that's enough. You guys go ahead and think what you like, though. Here's to you, Casey. I'm doing okay with these kids here. I'm doing okay.
I like this a lot. That's good. Again, I have a lot of, like, I have a much... I'm surprised by how Raven had changed after the Schwann stuff. So... Seems real weird in places. True. Alright, that's all we needed to come here for. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm actually going to head in here to quick show off one last thing. Oh. Did I fight that yet? You think I can fight that yet? Maybe I can fight that. Hold on. Maybe I can finish this up on fighting that. You did not miss the Enduring Shrine of Zaude. We are just doing every side quest in the world. Okay, let's full heal before we go into that fight. And save before we walk in there. Actually gonna give us... Let's give us the best odds of standing up, right? Like, 3 characters with healing hearts. So Estelle actually levels with us, you've noticed. Like, Estelle's been gone for a while, but Estelle's 41 here, so we're not behind. Alright, let's check everybody's weaponry. Everybody good, everybody good, everybody's good, alright. For a game that feels really character-driven, it's weird how many character beats are in obscure side quests, side scenes. That's Tails. Alright. How big's this bird? Terra Bronc. 49? That's probably doable. It's only a couple levels over us, and that health is, like, comparable to things we fought already. Weak Earth. I don't like the flying part. The damage ain't too bad.
Come, oh silver light! We have the power to defy fear and defeat evil!
Shining Face! Shining Dragon's This is it!
Nice!
Oh power that tries to shine!
I think we already have that. Oh dear.
Holy power, come to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Shining Face! Shining Dragon's
Alright, we're getting close to limit 3, which is what we need to be able to over.
Shining Dragon's All my heart! Get out of here! Faye! Shining Dragon's Sword!
Let me just put this bird in the corner.
Hey! Faye!
Welcome to boss fights in a Tales game.
I thought we were dead.
Stay cautious.
I like the laser beam that this thing has. What are we doing? Over half, huh?
Shining Fade! Get out of here! Energy filament! First aid! Shining Fade! Shining Dragon Force!
There's over limit. That was what I was worried about. I was thinking about going in over limit, but I don't want to do it while the boss can go in. Oh, I'm about to die. That's fine. Pick me up, please. Sweet, I'm even up for nurse.
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
Hey, Shining Fade! I'll blow you away! Shining Dragon Force! Killing Wind! Divine Wolf Storm! Let's finish this! Oh, brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury!
Hell yeah. Is that gonna be the flying neck? Yeah.
You're using too many arts.
Guess I over. That wasn't too bad.
All right. Yeah, that actually worked out. Beat up on Giant Bird.
I can do even better than this.
Get some levels on basically everybody.
Good work. Yeah. Get some rest. You did well.
Who are you talking to, Carol? Ah! Don't startle me like that!
I'm sorry. Did you hear that just now?
Yeah, we heard it.
You talk to your sword?
It cuts better when I do that. Actually, we just won this battle because I gave my sword lots of encouragement before.
Really? Whatever floats your boat.
Well, that was unexpected.
What?
Nothing. Thank you for all the work you do. We can't wait to see how well you perform next time.
It must be tough having such an unreliable owner. You're the only one we can count on.
Good luck next time.
Wow, thanks, guys! I'll bet my attack power will double in the next battle.
Don't get carried away!
Alright, anyway, that's a Terra Bronc. I think that's probably a good place to leave it on. I could do these dungeons. I have an upgraded ring that would let me blast through a couple walls that I hadn't done before, but all that is like a couple items. I don't think there's anything actually meaningful behind them, so... I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna go ahead and save in a second, just in case your right word number, but I think I'm fine. Actually, we can go check quick. Let's go talk to the people who actually have the Giganto quest, and then we'll call it a stream. Going for about 2 hours, which is good. That's sort of the aim for these, and next time we can just fly over to the Shrine of Zaude. It's right there waiting for us. Alright, so they're down here. And they should be like right over here by Halure. You. Medusa Butterfly, defeated a Hermit Drill. Fragment of the Skies. And then... Terra Bronc. Yep, so we're good. Terebron Claw. Any others? The Brutal. The Bolsus. The Griffin. Poseidon. The Green Menace. We ran into the Green Menace. The Bloody Beak. Alright. Think of Gaspar listing all side quests, yeah. So yeah, that is the Giganto monsters. So we are good. We can just go ahead and save over that. No problem. All right. So that's let me. Actually, let's get in a better position here for next time. So yeah, that's it for side quests for now. Next time, we're gonna be heading into Zaude, the very clear, definitely, obviously, final dungeon of the game that's a giant ring. Like, it even has like a little gem on it. They were talking about it looking like a ring, but they weren't wrong. So yeah, we'll save here. Or I guess we won't save here. Oh, that's fine. We'll fly over here next time. Anyway, this will be next time, which I think will be Tuesday next week. So we should, I'll be doing all of Zoud in one go there. So, anyway, thank you all for joining. Hope you enjoyed this. You want to catch when I'm going live with other things, you can always follow, subscribe for cool skulls. As far as things that are going on this weekend, I believe I'll be doing some Cube later today, like much later in the day. And then tomorrow is Aria race time from memory. So, look forward to both of those. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.